From previous domestic abuse charges to fake punches in the elevator, Amber Heard has quite a few dark secrets. I'm Melissa Melotti, your host, and here are your top 10 dark secrets Amber Heard is hiding. Starting off in our number 10 spot, we have previous abuse. Unless you have been following the trials, then you may be surprised to hear that allegedly Amber Heard herself has a domestic abuse charge from her previous relationship before Johnny Depp. Apparently, while Amber was dating her then-girlfriend at the time, Tasia Van Ree, she got into a heated argument at the Seattle-Tacoma airport and reportedly struck Van Ree in the arm, which resulted in her arrest for misdemeanor domestic violence. When asked about this incident, a rep of Heard's says she was wrongfully accused and the situation was misinterpreted and over-sensationalized. How does one misinterpret a misdemeanor domestic charge? You either got one or you didn't. Also, if this was in an airport, I'm assuming someone saw it and that's why she was charged. Maybe that's not the case, but could the person that reported it please stand up and tell us if in fact that was a real charge? Tasia has also come out and reportedly stood by Amber, saying that this account was misinterpreted and that she is close to Amber to this day. So maybe it all was just a misunderstanding. Or perhaps if they are still close, maybe she's just covering for her. I guess we may never know. In our number 9 spot, we have the charity scandal. This is one of the darker secrets that I've come across so far. Following her divorce settlement, Amber promised to donate all $7 million to the charity called the ACLU. The ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, is a charity that helps fight for civil rights of Americans. Specifically, Heard's donation was supposed to go to the Women's Rights Branch to benefit domestic violence survivors, as Heard has claimed to be a survivor of abuse herself from her marriage to Johnny Depp. The ACLU allegedly persuaded Amber to write the now infamous Washington Post op-ed. But since telling the world that all of her divorce money would be donated, it was released in court that this is far from what happened. It was revealed that Heard made a direct donation of $350,000 and that through a series of indirect donations from, Johnny Depp and Elon Musk, and they made them on her behalf, her grand total was brought to $1.3 million. What happened to the other $5.7 million, Amber? Hey, look, that's a lot of money. And maybe she just changed her mind or realized, actually, wait, I may need that in life. The problem is that she's not being honest about her reason. I think people would possibly respect her more if she was just real with the fact that she changed her mind because, that's a lot of money. But who knows? Maybe not. In our number 8 spot, we have the drugs. 2 weeks ago, the narrative in court was that Miss Heard was highly against Johnny's drug use and she didn't do much herself. But on May 16th, in court, she admitted to doing cocaine, and on multiple occasions, she has admitted to doing mushrooms and DMA. So Johnny can't do drugs, but she can. Makes sense. Amber has also told the tale that she isn't a big drinker, but multiple witnesses have now claimed not only was she a big drinker, but she could also have 1 to 2 bottles a night. Not glasses, bottles. Is it possible that her perspective has been skewed by the alcohol consumption? Quite possibly. In our number 7 spot, we have the James Franco elevator footage. During the trials, elevator footage from multiple occasions at Johnny Depp's old apartment building has been shown. On one occasion, we of course saw Elon Musk come out of the elevator posing the question of, did his relationship with Amber have some overlap with her relationship with Johnny? But along with Elon, we have also spotted James Franco. In this particular clip, we see James get into the elevator with Amber and travel up to the penthouse floor where they are seen getting cozy and trying to keep their backs to the camera. The date of this incident was May 22nd, only one day after May 21st, where Amber was seen having a bruise on her face. James would have first-hand knowledge of whether Amber really did have a bruise on her face, and yet he's staying quiet. Some believe it's because Amber has told him to stay quiet and that she must have something on him, but who knows? Maybe he just doesn't want to be a part of this whirlwind trial. In any case, it seems that perhaps if there is a dark secret here, such as the fact that she had no bruising, it won't be revealed anytime soon. Coming up in our number 6 spot is who's calling the shots? In May 2016, while Johnny was out of town, Amber went with her lawyers to petition for a restraining order against Johnny. Johnny was not there to make his case. Supposedly exposed in a text convo with Johnny, allegedly, Amber's mom told Johnny that the lawyers told her to petition for a restraining order while Johnny was out of town. So Amber took the blame off of her hands and pointed it at her lawyers. The lawyers made me do it. But the thing is, lawyers work for their clients. They can't force their clients to do anything. They can suggest that you do something, but it is up to you to actually do it. Also, how did the paparazzi know where Amber was going? Someone definitely called them, so whether it was Amber or not, we don't know. But what's interesting is that apparently Amber exited the courthouse that day by walking out the front doors. Allegedly, there is a back exit for celebrities to leave so that they don't get seen by the public. So why choose the front exit where, you know, you'll be seen, unless perhaps you want to be seen? The whole situation is quite curious. In our number 5 spot, we have Thanksgiving 2015. In Miss Heard's testimony, that was a horrible night where Johnny kept disappearing with Marilyn Manson to do drugs, and he apparently was disappearing a lot throughout the night. Amber went up the stairs to figure out what was going on when she said something to provoke Johnny, and they got into an argument. These are her words. He then allegedly grabbed her shirt from the top of the stairs and flung her around a little bit. She went to retreat into the washroom when Johnny picked up the wine decanter and threw it at her face. It actually smashed into the art behind her. She then went downstairs and put on a smile and continued at the night. In a recent interview with Marilyn Manson's personal assistant and friend Paula, she told the world that she was allegedly at this dinner with Amber, Johnny, Marilyn, and Amber's friends. She took a video of that night, which shows all of the guests having a really good time. In her description of the night, she said that Amber's claims made no sense, as they all were having a good time that night. She did say that Johnny seemed a little sad that night, but later found out that Betty Sue, Johnny's mom, was in the hospital. She thought it was odd that Amber was drinking and having such a lively time, a little rowdy, you know, and not really paying attention to her man, who was clearly sad. Is it possible that Amber's lack of compassion for what he was going through led Johnny to get so angry that he, you know, threw the wine decanter at her? But wait, wouldn't the guests have heard a loud smash if that story were true? In our number 4th spot today, we have the secret fake punch footage. This is yet another piece of elevator footage from the trial, but in this video, it is Amber and her sister Whitney. This footage was filmed around the time that Amber was allegedly attacked in late May of 2016, right before she went to petition for a restraining order. The footage shows Amber with her sister Whitney laughing it up when Whitney is seen throwing a fake punch at Amber. They continue laughing and get into the elevator. Depp's lawyer spoke about this footage and made a very interesting point. Would the sister of someone who is an alleged victim of domestic violence ever joke to her about being punched? Not to mention, would a victim of domestic violence not even flinch when a fake punch is being thrown her way? The internet was in an uproar about this, as many people made the point that even people that haven't been victims of violence would still flinch. Only very powerful, confident people may not. Is this possibly exposing that Amber wasn't a by Johnny? Is it possible that her sister is a part of her scheme? Would love to know your thoughts. In our number 3rd spot today, we have the no makeup look. Okay, ladies, can we all just agree that the no makeup look is literally minimal makeup, especially on the eyes, and there's no way that you can pull off this look if you have a swollen face. After being questioned about this in cross-examination on May 16th, Amber claims that she used ice to calm down the swelling on her face after being brutally beaten by Johnny, whom she claims was also wearing rings on all of his fingers, something that he is known to do all the time. So he brutally beat you up with rings on his fingers and you had no cuts? If Amber had cuts, the no makeup look would not be able to disguise texture, and you would see the areas where the cuts were even if they were brown. So I think most of the ladies of the world that wear makeup are very suspicious of this. In our number 2 spot, we have the dog poop. Oh, the infamous dog poop. In the trial, it was revealed that at some point sent a photo to Johnny with dog feces on his side of the bed. She then proceeded to blame it on the dogs. When Johnny was questioned about this, he laughed and said that there was no way that it was the dog's poop, as they are teacup dogs, and if you haven't ever seen a teacup dog, just imagine that they are really, really small. The feces was supposedly not small. Amber and Johnny's security team from the time testified that it was indeed too big to be from the pups. But alas, a dark secret that I'm sure she will take to the toilet. I mean, the grave. In our #1 spot, we have the I Hit You tape. Probably one of the most famous tapes of the trial. It's the tape where Amber is quoted as saying, "I hit you. I did not punch you. I did not deck you. I hit you. But you're fine. I did not hurt you. You are such a baby. Grow up, Johnny," with a bit more colorful language thrown in there. In response to this, you hear Johnny saying, "You start physical fights," to which Amber replied, "Yeah, I did start a physical fight," to which Johnny replied, "Yeah, you did, so I had to get the F out of there." If you haven't heard this tape in full, you really need to ASAP, as this tape will certainly leave you confused about whether Amber is telling the truth. I know most of you feel that she isn't telling the truth, but there's still some people that haven't been following the trials closely enough that they still feel conflicted. And so, in this case, you should really listen to this for a different perspective. This could be the darkest secret of all, as in this tape, it certainly sounds like Amber is the abuser in this relationship. If Johnny were the perpetrator, why is he genuinely confronting her about needing to leave because she starts physical fights? But also, if he is the monster that she has described, then wouldn't she be afraid of how he might react to her calling him a baby? Not to mention, wouldn't he have hit her back and hurt her instead of sitting around complaining that she starts physical fights? That sounds more passive than aggressive to me, but hey, these are my thoughts. Would love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, that's all the time I have for you today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Melissa Melotti, and see you next time.